Okay, so let's begin. So put one hand on your chest, one hand on your lower abdomen, and let's take a few deep centering breaths. Breathe in and expand your belly and your chest. Exhale and let that all relax. Inhale and fill your chest. Allow your ribs to expand. And then exhale, everything relaxes. Take these couple of minutes to get yourself grounded and centered. Let your slow, deep breathing calm down your nervous system. And then bring your arms up by your side. Let's have spinal cord breathing. So breathe in and expand your chest. Maybe pull your arms back a little bit and then round over. Breathe in, open your chest, and then exhale and curl your tailbone under. Stretch in between your shoulders. Feels so good. Open your chest and open your upper back. Get some movement going into your spine. If you can, breathe in and out through your nose. But if you feel it all stuffy, go ahead, exhale through your mouth. Do a few more of these. And let your arms come down. And let's do clearing arm swings. So start out with your arms out to the side and then swing your arms, one in front, one behind, and then swing back. Get a little bit of a knee action going in there. So it's bend, straighten, and then exhale as you swing your arms out. Think of it as releasing anything that you don't need anymore. Exhale on this part. You can go ahead and breathe out through your mouth on that part and relieve some deep tension. Just let that go. Let go of any heaviness that's on your heart and your chest. Release old worries. Scatter them out like you're scattering seeds. Let the earth transform that back into positive energy. Feel your arms and your shoulders waking up. And then just let that wind down. Oh, go ahead and put your hands behind you. And we'll do a little bit of a neck and shoulder opening. If you can, put your hands this way You can have them down low or up high, or just to have your hands behind you is fine, just so that your shoulders tend to be open. And then tilt your head over to one side and gently roll your head over to the other side. Don't go too far back, just feel a stretch through your neck. Breathe naturally. Feel your neck opening up. Maybe you can hear some crunching and sounds of your spine kind of rubbing. If we do this frequently, then that should decrease, maybe even go away. Couple more circles. Try and relax your shoulders as much as you can. Open through your chest. And then make the circles go the other direction. Just circle gently with your head. No strain, just gently let your head move around. Keep breathing. If you want, you can exhale through your mouth. Release some deeper tension that's up in your neck and your shoulders. And then keep your head tilted over to one side. And then just do little circles with your chin. So your head's still tilted over, and just draw some circles. Really works into the muscles along the sides of your neck. And then make the circle go the other way. Circle around and round. And then gently roll your head over to the other side. And more chin circles. Circle one direction. Notice how this side of your neck feels, how this shoulder feels. And then circle the other way, the other direction. And then gently roll your head to the front. Let your arms come down by your sides. And now open your legs out a little bit wider. And then we'll have moving the body like a river. So start out pretty much upright. Let your hips go, shoulders, and then head go over to one side. Let your body sway. Start to work your legs a little bit. Opening up along the sides of your spine into the sides of the rib cage. And then tilt forward a little bit more from the hips. Anytime it doesn't feel comfortable, you can stand more upright. Hips move first, and then gradually your body follows. Head arrives last. Feels so good, this gentle movements. And then come back to the center and go ahead and do a forward fold. Just go over to your comfort level. You might want to just put your elbows on your thighs, get some traction on your back, or just lean all the way over. Allow your spine to respond to that pull of gravity. Feel your hamstrings stretching. Feel free to breathe out through your mouth on this. And then put your hands on your thighs and slowly stand up. Reach your arms up over your head. And then out and down. Let's do a variation on moving the body like a river. So you shift over to one side and then bring your arm up and reach up so you can feel the stretch going down at least through your ribs. And then swing over to the other side, just gently reach way up. Maybe you can feel it stretching from your armpit, from your fingers actually, all the way down to your hip joint. Feels so good. Get some length along your side. Open up in between each of your ribs. Reach out. And if you want to, you can go down on your elbow. Or I prefer being on my hand so I can not quite down so low. It's up to you. And see if you can give yourself a little twist so you're looking underneath your arm here. A couple more times. And then come back to the center and another forward fold. So just lean over and stretch. Whatever version of the stretch you like the best. And then slowly stand up and reach your arms up over your head. Exhale as you bring your arms down. Let's do a visioning exercise. So this is the archer pulls the bow. So this one, we have a hand position. So this arm goes out to the side and you look through your hand. It's like taking aim at whatever it is you want to do. And this is what it looks like. That you make that L and then you reach your arm out to the side. Okay, so this arm is out here and then the other arm pulls the bow. Just pull it back right to the center of your chest, to your heart center. So your vision comes from your heart and then you send it out into the world. Now take the long arm and cross the arms in front of you. It's like you're stirring a cauldron in front of you and then pull the bow again. Sight through your fingers on the other side. And you can make it be any of the vision that you have for this year. How about vibrant health and vitality? So on this part, straighten up a little bit and then bend your knees as you pull the bow. So you start to pull up energy through your legs from your feet and circulate the energy. Inhale on this part and exhale. It's really a heart exercise. Inhale and pull back. Maybe your vision is for inspiration. Get a little inspiration into your life and some passion on what you are planning on doing. Maybe pull in some creativity. Creativity, so many forms. It could be in the kitchen, cooking, in the garden. Or you could just keep dwelling and on the vibrant health. One more time. And rest your arms down. One more time. Do a little forward fold. You can always adjust your legs if you want to. It's a nice way to stretch out your back when we've been standing for a little bit. And then hands on your thighs. Stand up. Stretch yourself up tall. And then shake out your legs a little bit, shake out your arms, and then put your hands on your waist or on your hips, bend your knees a little bit and make hip circles. Circle your hips around. There's lots of exercises that use your hips, and especially circling your hips. Very good way of moving energy through your body. And then go ahead, when you push your hips forward, press your thumbs by the side of your spine and then release that. And when you get back to pushing your hips front, again, you can do that. Repeat that. You can do it always in the same spot or keep looking for different areas that are a little stiff. And then go the other direction. Give yourself a little back massage. If your thumbs aren't really doing it for you, you can just use your fist and kind of massage into there. Open up your hips. Start to circulate your energy. And then keep one hand on your hips or your waist, the other hand out to the side, and we'll do some arm spirals. So put your teacup on your hand and try and keep your palm facing up. And we'll have, it's the hip circles along with the figure 8, kind of an odd looking figure 8 of your arms. So let's start here, and then hips go to the side and point your fingers towards your hips, and then hips back, arm faces back, and then circle around, reach up and across over your head, and then the same thing again. See if you can get your whole body involved into this. Even if you're not doing it perfectly, that really doesn't matter. Just as long as you're moving. We've got a spiral going in the arm to move all that energy and blood through your arm into your shoulder, around your hips, all the way down to your feet. We're moving so many joints of the body. That looks pretty good on what I can see on those tiny little pictures on my second computer here. Good job. And now let's reverse that. So hand goes behind and around on the front. People tend to find this a little more confusing, but we've just already set one pattern, and now we want to be versatile. We want to be able to do new things, learn new movements. Still, if you can, get your hips circling. It's the joint opening exercise, sometimes called silk reeling, so that your joints all move as smooth as silk. Once more. And then let's do the other side. One hand on the hips, the other hand by your side, and then hip goes to the side, point to that hip, and then back, and then the other side, and then the big movement that goes around the top of your head, almost like a halo. Keep following along, gently moving your arm. If you can, move your hips. Maybe you're not doing exactly the movement the way I'm doing it, but that's okay. You can express your creativity this way. One more time this way. And then make that reverse. Goes back up over your head, around, and open. You can keep breathing along with this. Make sure you have a lot of exhale, inhale. Add some fresh chi every time you take an inhale. One more time. And then bring your arms down by your side. Maybe shake out a little bit. And then let's do a little bouncing and shaking. And we'll have some healing sounds. We'll do the vocalized version. You can use this when you use the healing sounds, it's always purging, it's letting go. So you make room for the new energy. So you can let go of all the heavy energy from the last year or from the morning, whatever you feel like doing. Now, we'll do the lung sound, which is Z, like the end of buzz. Let's do that. Let's make the sound this time. Let's do another time, one more time. Shake your wrists a little bit. Let's do the kidney sound, which is CHREE. Tree. Tree. Let's move on to the liver sound, which is shoo. Shoo. And to the heart, which is ha. Ha. Now the spleen sound, which is who. Who. And the overall sound, which is he, and slowly come to a rest and feel your body. Feel the tingling sensation that you've brought up to the surface. That's the energy feeling in your arms, your spine, your legs. And then slowly bring your hands to face down in front of you. Let's have opening the flow. So let your arms float up. Then they come in slightly closer to you and let them gently sink back down. Breathe in and exhale. Have your knees slightly soft. Inhale and exhale. You can let your hips go a little forward on this part and a little back. Just totally relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Train your body, train your mind to move with relaxation. Let go of holding and resistance. And let yourself go with the flow. Three more times. Just let yourself gently move through space. Let the movement take over. And then bring your arms down in front of you in that low tree position. Now we'll do tree sways in the wind. Now that's for the liver meridian. Now that comes from by the big toe up the inside of your leg, and it comes up to where your liver is. You'll have one on each side. And then there's an internal segment of that meridian that goes up into your head. And so we're going to use the visioning aspect of the liver meridian. So you turn to one side and then you pull energy up one side of your body all the way up to the top of your head. And turn to the center, let your arms go out and then back down. Same thing, other side. Breathe in as you bring your arms up. And exhale as you bring your arms out and down. Breathe in creativity. Just inhale and let your vision for this year include a lot of creativity. How about pulling up wisdom? And you pull the energy up your one side of your body. Your fingers are pointing down towards your head. And then exhale as you open your arms out and down. Turn to one side. And then open arms out and down. Maybe pull in a happy and fulfilled heart. maybe clarity of thought. Allow yourself to be open to inspiration. Do a few more times and you can fill in with whatever your vision is for the day, for the week, or maybe for the year. And now stay here facing the front and then bring your arms up in front of you in the embracing the tree position. Let's just hold here this static pose for a minute or so. Bend your knees a little bit, just make your knees soft and shift your weight back into your heels. Drop your tailbone down toward the floor to lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders. Breathe in. Feel your body. Exhale. Relax into the position. 3 more breaths. And then bring your arms back down. And now we'll have Zen circles. So take your left arm and scribe a circle out in front of you. Let the circle represent the totality of being of the universe, everything that there is. It's the Tao. Turn your hips over to the right and then turn your hips when you swing your arm over to the left. And now imagine that this circle has a yin yang symbol in it. It has the 2 fish and it divides the circle in half with a wavy line. So when we get to the top, let's describe that circle, that or the division, that dividing line between the yin and the yang. And then 1.5 circles, and then repeat that. You can have the head of the fish here and the tail of the fish as you circle around. Relax your arm. Just a little S curve down the center. Yin and yang symbol represents energy, the differentiation of energies into the 10,000 things or into everything in creation. If you get confused about which way you're going, it's always the same way as your elbow is pointing of that stationary arm. And one more time, this direction. And then bring both arms down into that low tree. And let's do the other side. Maybe twist your arm a little bit on this low part of the circle. And then make palm face out at the top of the circle. Let's just do a few to get used to making the circle go in this direction. Twist from your hips and your waist. And now imagine the yin yang sign is in front of you, that symbol, and then circle with that S curve. Circle around 1.5 times and then repeat that S curve, signifying the differentiation of energies. We have yin, we have yang. By using the hips, you get to make a much bigger, more complete circle in front of you. Two more times. And then bring your arms down in front of you. Take a moment to feel your body, feel your hands. Maybe your hands have become alive with that energy feeling. And now hold that energy ball between your hands. You can make it expand. You can concentrate the energy in between your hands. And now let's have yin yang flow. So take that energy ball and imagine it's a bright golden sun. And your hands are a few inches in front of you and you're holding that energy ball, and then pull it in towards your lower abdomen. This is our life energy battery here. When your lower dantian is charged, it lights up all of your meridians. And then start to expand that sunshine, that bright golden sun. Take it out and then open it out. You can even arch back a little bit. Let the golden light go through your whole body, expanding out. This is the yang part of the exercise. And then pull back in towards your hips and make that energy ball come out in front of you again and hold it in between your hands. This is the yang side, or the resting side. You can inhale and then expand that golden light through your whole body, just shine out. And then pull back. We're doing the cycle of energy between rest. This could be night or tranquility. And then you open up to daylight, sunshine through your whole body, activity, dynamic. Pull back in to the more yin phase of life. And then pull that back into your lower dantian and then expand. It'd be like sunrise and daytime. And then throughout the day, we have all the different hours, and then sunset, evening and darkness. A couple more times. Expanding. and concentrating. Now inhale and pull down heaven. Now this time put one hand on top of the other. And then as you bring your arms down, you cross your hands as you move down the center line all the way through, and do that again. You can change which hand is on top every time, or just do whatever comes. It's not crucial. It's more about the overall movement. And now let's add something to this. As you bring your hands down in front of your abdomen, then close the first finger and thumb. And then this is called cinching the belt channel. So you're holding with your hands and then pull. So the belt channel goes around your waist, about around your waist. It can hold in and cinch in all the other meridians, which mainly go up and down. And then release your arms and then begin again. Inhale and exhale as you bring your arms down. Cinch the belt, inhale and exhale as you open your arms down. Breathe in and out. Cinch the belt and relax. Do a few more times. Last one. And then just bring your hands on your lower abdomen and your legs a little closer together and take 3 centering breaths. Consolidate your energy inside your body. Pull anything extra into that lower abdomen area. And then release your arms down and let's do a short meditation. You can sit down for this one or lie down if you prefer. Maybe you want to put something over your shoulders, something on your feet so you can stay warm. And then sit or lie down comfortably. And just relax your arms down into your lap or down by your sides, whichever is more comfortable for you. And close your eyes and take some deep breaths, deep calming breaths. Breathe in and breathe out very slowly, very gently. Feel your breath. And now, when you inhale, pause at the top of your inhale just briefly, and then exhale and pause briefly at the bottom of your exhale. Just add a little bit of a pause or a hold at the top and at the bottom of your breath. Relax into your breathing. Now let's change that just a little bit more into box breathing. That's where you breathe in for about 3 or 4 seconds and then hold for 3 or 4 and then exhale for 3 or 4. You can do seconds or counts and then hold for the same amount of time. So just make each segment of your breath about the same length of time, or you can just use counts. Maybe inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Make it be a comfortable breath. Just keep repeating. Notice how that feels. Very gently. Box breathing can help to transform the breath into chi. It can improve your respiratory efficiency. And oh, it's very good for calming the mind and regulating the nervous system. Keep box breathing, equal segments. Make it very comfortable. Notice that when the breath is still, the mind becomes still. The mind becomes still and the mind becomes clear as well. From this space of calm, clear energy, let yourself feel gratitude. Gratitude for the day you're having. Gratitude for the practice we just experienced together. You could breathe in with gratitude. Thank you for this breath, for it sustains my life. Exhale and send out blessings, positive intentions out into the world. Inhale with gratitude. Exhale positive intentions out into the world. Inhale with gratitude. Be thankful for the breath, which is the foundation of everything we get to experience. Then release the breath with blessings as an offering of loving kindness out into the world. Inhale with gratitude. Exhale, loving kindness. Tune into the spirit of the breath. It's a lesson on how energy works and moves. It comes in. We take what we need. It goes out. We offer what we can. Let go any resistance of your breath. Drop all the resistance of receiving and of giving. No resistance. It comes in naturally, effortlessly. Thank you. Breath goes out and returns to where it came from without resistance. No resistance. And now slowly bring your hands on your lower abdomen, on your belly. Keep your eyes closed for just a little bit more. Feel centered, feel balanced, relaxed, and yet energized. You created wholeness and healing within yourself and with the outside world. And now circle your hands on your abdomen. You can slowly open your eyes and take that feeling out into your day. Maybe get a stretch. Yes.